Hi guys, this is Hyunmin Max aka Max. Welcome back to another video on the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about how your Italian League thoughts, right, might potentially crash the market. We have more Italian League thoughts players talking about the fact that EA has actually increased the price for your FIFA points, how more people are actually getting free thoughts player picks, what to invest in, and of course, right, what to actually do with some of our Italian League investments, right, that I've spoke about previously because they have actually fallen down a little bit in price. And of course, lastly, I'm gonna still be talking about what we can put our coins into in order to make some more money, right? First thing I want to talk about is your League On Thoughts upgrade that we actually saw yesterday. Right, as expected, they were released. So I already completed it, it's over here. So it's 183 rated squad with 285 needed, 185 rated squad with 1 thoughts. So the price is actually about 92k itself, right? So I was correct about the thoughts requirement. However, I was wrong about the specific requirements. So this actually made the prices of your 85s, right, explode. I'm gonna talk more about it later. And we also got the Hossein Awa SBC that was actually released yesterday as well, right? So he's actually a pretty decent card. If you look at him, he's 4-star, high-low work rates, which is definitely not ideal if you want to play him as a box-to-box midfielder. If you take a look at the stats, it's actually very, very good. So he has the finesse shot as well as the outside the foot shot trait, which is actually the two most OP traits. So the requirements is just an 85 with team of the week or 1 thoughts as well as an 87 rated squad. So the cost is about 160k. So this definitely, right, affected the price of Atao that I will talk about later on in the video itself. I would say, right, he probably would make a very good box-to-box midfielder. Just make sure you have somebody who is medium high, like Verratti beside him, to do the dirty work so that he can go forward. He would actually be pretty decent, right, as a cam as well. So if you guys saw just now, while I logged in, right, we actually saw the loading screen. So people are speculating, right, who the players are. So I think the one on the left is pretty straightforward, Krava, right, because he's the only Georgian. And then the one on the extreme right, it's actually Rafael Liao. So he'll be getting a boost to 5-star skill moves. Now the center one is the one that has a few people kind of confused. People are speculating, is it Dybala? Is it Lautaro Martinez? Is it Korea? So I can tell you for a fact that it is definitely Dybala, because Lautaro Martinez is a striker, right? For Dybala, he's a center forward, and Dybala will be getting the moments card because I believe he was actually injured for a large chunk of the season. So moving on, I'd like to talk about more league players. So we have Rare Build. If you guys actually used his birthday version, right, I actually didn't really get on with his birthday version. I think it might be because of the medium work rate. Hopefully, right, this Thoughts version, right, is an upgrade to his defensive work rate. For Bremer, if you have used his Team of the Year honorable mentions, right, he was actually very, very solid. And of course, right, good links, being Brazilian and playing for Juve. And then we have Smalling as well, playing for Roma. So if you did your Genie Wijnaldum, he's a very, very good link for you. My guess is, right, probably, right, Smalling would be a very, very affordable center back along with Bremer. They're not going to be crazily expensive. We also have Anguissa, right? Always a very, very good CDM in game. So hopefully, he gets a very, very huge upgrade. I have actually already spoken about your Romagnoli as an objective. Right now, we have confirmation that he's actually going to be coming as a objective for your foot draft. So this simply means that EA is probably going to push your foot draft agenda, whereby, you complete the foot draft, they give you fodder packs along with Romagnoli, as well as there's going to be experience points inside. So this is very crucial because people are trying to get to level 30. This will also mean that we're going to see your draft token SBCs whenever EA tries to get us to play draft. We have more leagues for your Portuguese league. We have Otamendi, right? We actually have a previous version of him in the objective as well, so hopefully this one has enough pace. And then we have Grimaldo as well. I think it's not really surprising to see these two inside. So at the start of the video, right, I did mention that the Italian League thoughts, right, could potentially crash the market. Why do I say so? So if you guys don't know, right, at least for this FIFA, right, the specials for Italian League, right, have tend to be very, very cheap, and their stats are actually usually very good. When such a thing happens, right, when the cards are cheap and very good, right, this will actually crash the market. This is how the market works. So my guess is it's probably gonna be your cheapest thoughts among all your major league thoughts, right? So this could really correct the market prices and send, you know, the rest of the market down. So I wouldn't hold on to any cards in my team, right, that I have tradable. As usual, the advice is once you're done with your qualies, your champs, your rivals, whatever games that you want to play, right, sell the cards off. So as expected, right, the best time to buy your League On thoughts for your team, right, was actually yesterday with your League On pack release, right? So for somebody like Verratti, right, he was about 320k. He dropped all the way down to about 285k before actually rebounding up to 340k right now. So your best time to buy him was actually yesterday, right, when people were actually panic selling him when the League On Thoughts Guarantee Pack was actually released. So this is true for the rest of your League On Thoughts as well. So you probably have missed your lowest buy point for your League On Thoughts. We also have news that right now, right, your FIFA points have actually increased by about 10%. Right, so this is for the players on PlayStation. We don't have any news as to whether your Xbox and your PC players, right, will actually see a price increase for your FIFA points as well. So moving on from the madness that I've spoken about yesterday, whereby your German language players, right, actually got compensated with your free thoughts blue player picks. We actually have more news now saying that UK based users, as you guys can see, this is in English, have actually also got your player picks as well. As you guys can see, right, there's 5 here. This one is just the MLS players from the Silver Stars objective. Why is it so? So now the thing is, if your PSN, your country, you set it in Germany, right, you can be somebody who's staying in England and you will still get compensated. So the criteria here is that your PSN, right, must be based in Germany, or at least the country that you choose when you actually select the country. So moving on, what will be the content that we will actually see today? So we will definitely see your 75 by 11, right? It's gonna refresh. So again, the requirements is a 81 and an 84 rated squad. We will also have your E-League On final, right? The one whereby it gives you 83 by 3. So the requirements is actually a 83 rated squad. Yep, this one. As well as a 84 rated squad. So with that in mind, let's talk about the investments itself. So I think we still can pick up 84s, 4k for your console players, 3.8k on bid, 4.3k for PC players, 4.1k on bid. Your 86ers, console players, 11750 max, 11250 on bid. PC players, 11k max, 10.5k on bid. Your 87s, right? Console players, 12750 max, 12250 on bid. PC players, 12750 max, 12250 on bid. So if you realize, right, I actually skipped past your 85s. Why? Because they are all sky high. Because of the specific requirements, right, that stated that they needed 2 85s yesterday that make them explode in price. So what happened was they were about 8k, right, in yesterday's video when I asked you guys to buy. And they went all the way up to 12k. So Carrasco is actually currently exiting at 12k because his price range is 12k, right? So I don't think that you should be investing in 85s because they are basically the same prices as your 86s. That's why I advise against it. So which rating is my favorite? I would say, right, you can just go for 84s and 86s are still pretty good in my opinion. You can go for that. Just make sure that whatever you buy, make sure that you sell it off at content drop. Alright? I've also spoken about your Italian League investments, right? So we take somebody like Theo Hernandez, right? He has been steadily dropping in price. I remember when I advised you guys to buy for the very first time, he was about 50k. He went up to about 70k, and now he has dropped slightly. If I remember clearly, right, one of the recent videos that I told you to pick him up at, he was about, I think, 67 or 68k. Yep. So right now he is about 62k, right? This is an undercut. 64k. So question is, what should you be doing with your investments? Hold on to your investments. I still believe that right now, in fact, you can still pick up all your Italian League investments. Right? If you guys want a full list, check out the video that I will link. Why am I so confident that they will go up in price? Because I think we should be seeing your Italian League Cup release at content drop on Friday along with your Italian League thoughts. If this happens, whatever that we invested in will go up. But of course, if EA decides to ban us over, then that's another story altogether. But no worries, I still think that it's a very good opportunity to invest in these cards if you haven't already. And if you have them, just hold on to them, right? Especially the people in my Discord, I will give you guys the selling price for these cards as and when they rise. So don't panic. So I've spoken about Otao, right? And how OWA actually affected his price. So yesterday I was live at content drop. Right, before content drop he was 65k. After content drop he went all the way up to 70k before dropping down all the way to 37k. Now, why did he drop? Even though OWA seems to be a pretty decent card, right? Two reasons. Number one, probably over investing, right? I saw so many pages of Otao being listed up yesterday, right? So lots of people were in on him. Number two, OWA itself, right? The card itself was decent. He's not like outstandingly good, and his price was also decent, right? So that's the reason why the prices of somebody like Otao actually fallen off. So he went from, I would say, 65k up to 70k, and then he dropped down to 37k. Right now he's chilling at about 48k. So, the safe play is always, I say, right, we call it sell into the hype. Even before the SBC comes out, if you're happy with the price, you're somebody who's more conservative, you take the profit, you have guaranteed profit. Of course, there's potential that, you can sell a Tau for higher, but there's also the potential of him dropping in price. So selling into the hype is always the safe play, especially if you're a conservative investor. Yesterday, congratulations to Sevilla, right? They beat Roma on penalty kicks. Montiel has actually gotten upgrade for the card itself. He's already up to 193. And for Lamela, he gets a +1 as well as 5-star skill moves right now. So EA has already updated this very, very quickly. Kind of surprising. So what other stuff will we see today, right? We're going to see your marquee matchups. So if you guys actually watch my trading video, I already spoken about the fact that, right, you can pick up your gold rares, right? Specifically, I predicted that we might see a Man City versus Man United, whereby you are actually going to be seeing this marquee matchup, right, for the FA Cup final that's going to be happening this weekend. So right now, your Man City gold rares, right, they are insta selling for 1.4k. Alright, they're slightly up. So they're 1.5, I would say 1.6. Alright, 1.5. 1.5k is an insta sell, right? So right now, if you're already invested in your Man City gold rares, if you are happy with the profit, you can take the profit at 1.4k, because when I told you guys to buy, right, they were at discard at 650 coins, right? So you're basically doubling your coins right now. So this is what we call selling into the hype. This will be very beneficial if there is no Man City in the marquee matchups, right? Because it's a prediction, it's not a leak. If you choose to take the safe route, you can cash out at 1.4k right now, I would say. For your Man City gold rares, you can cash out. You can basically make about 800 coins or so. Now, if you're a little bit of a risk taker, you can wait, and when marquee matchups comes out later, I can give you the sell price, and hopefully, if it does include Man City, of course, definitely gonna go beyond 1.4k. To how much? Probably I would say 3k easily, right? So you make your own choice as to whether you are more conservative or whether you are more of a risk taker. But anyway, GG's if you have invested, because they have already doubled in price. Now for your Man United gold rares, right, specifically Luke Shaw that I'm talking about, right, they are actually also up in price 1k because of your upgrade packs, right? So Luke Shaw right now is insta selling at 1k. If there's no requirements for your marquee matchups for Man United, right, you can still sell Luke Shaw off as a card that people use for your League On upgrade, right? So the only consideration here really is for your Man City Gold Rares, whether to sell now or to sell later. So what other content will we be seeing, right? So if you guys realize, our hero player pick actually refreshes, right, at content drop on Friday. So the requirements for your hero player pick is an 85 rated squad along with a 87 rated squad. So question is, what can we pick up? If you take a look at specifically, right, I want to take a look at your 93 rated. Why 93 rated? Because your Tots Samba right now is about 36.5k. Your next cheapest 93 is 43.5k. So there's a 7k gap. So I actually see Samba potentially, right, going up by quite a bit. Number one, because he's the cheapest 93 rated. Number two, because our hero player pick is going to refresh at Friday or content drop. So let's talk about the prices first. So for your console players, right, try to get him at 36.5k max, 34.5k on bid. Your PC players, 29k max, 27k on bid. Now, how many should you buy? We'll definitely have your Italian League fodder thoughts, right? So to play a little bit more safe, don't go crazy. Make sure that you can be on at content drop on Friday, and then I'll give you guys the sell price in my Discord. Buy as many as you can sell, right, within the first 1 to 2 hours of content drop on Friday. I would say 100 is a very, very safe bet. If you buy 100 Sambas, it's a very, very safe bet. And how much do I see him going up to? The gap now is currently 7k. So I would say easily 5k, right? So he will probably go to, for console players, 41.5k or so. So the next thing I want to talk about is, I forgot to talk about your gold rares, right? So your gold rares right now, I believe they are insta selling at 950 coins the last time I checked just now. So if you have gold rares right now that you have invested in for 650 coins, I would say, right, to play it safe, just make sure to sell everything off at 950 coins, right? You wouldn't want to be holding on to your gold rares, right, until content drop tomorrow. So that is something that I want to talk about. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the profits that we have from the members in our Discord. This member, he bought 87s, as I tipped in the video. He sold them off for about 14k. I believe the buy price was about 11k. So that's huge profits right there. Right, these are your 84s. Sold off for 4.7k. I believe I told them to pick up at about 4.2. Right, so this same member, right, he sold so many of his cards. Look at this. He listed 100, he sold 92. Right, he probably sold the remaining 7. So as I have repeatedly stated, if you are in my Discord, I'll take good care of you. I'll give you guys the sell price before content time, and I'll give you guys the sell price after content time to make sure that all of your investments are sold. Right, don't panic. Right, I know some of you are a little bit more panicky. With me, if you're in my Discord, I'll make sure that all your investments sell and you make coins, right? This is another one of my member in the Discord. 86ers selling at 12.5k. Some even higher, 13,750. So again, I'm not sure what you guys are waiting for. I take such good care of the people in my Discord, and all of them make coins, right? So join up while it's still currently free, because I take very good care of the people in my Discord. So thank you guys for staying till the end of the video, right? I actually have some rewards. So I actually managed to complete my 8 games for my division rivals, right? And of course, in the elite division, we have your player picks, your red player picks. So let's just rip for you guys to, to see what we actually can get. I just hope for somebody decent, right? Even if it's not somebody usable, hopefully I get someone that can be good for the, alright, that's all I hope. Let's go. Hopefully we get somebody good, man. Okay, that's very good. Ping pong, right? Let's go. Ping pong, let's go. That's definitely a dub. Definitely a dub. Right, I'm gonna try ping pong out, man. Looks like a very, very good card. I also have a 83 by 3 pack for you guys. Hopefully we get something good here. 83 by 3. Come on, let me see a blue. Let me see a blue. Alright, no blue. That's fine. Probably we're gonna get a 83 or 84. Sergio Ramos. So I forgot to mention there's actually one more thing that I actually did not mention, right? It's your XP itself, right? So just take note, right? The season itself, right, actually resets in about 1 week time. So along with the season resetting, your XP is gonna expire as well. We will actually see, right, more XP objectives, right, added at content drop probably on Friday. We could potentially see the XP added later today along with your marquee matchups, we shall see. Alright, so just make sure that you get all your stuff done, right? I still have to complete my Thoughts Swap Challenge 7 in order to get my XP from this. And also, if you take a look at the season progress itself, right, like I mentioned, we have about 1 week left. I'm about 28k away from level 30. So just make sure to get your XP objective done, whether is it your Thoughts Swap for your League On or your Silver Stars that are already completed. So that's it from me. If you guys enjoyed the video, hit that like button. And of course, if you guys want to know how to make coins and you guys want to see more trading videos, player reviews, and all the good thoughts content, you know what to do, right? Hit that sub button. And the very last thing I want to say is shout out to my friend Fostography, right? I was in his stream earlier today and it was his last stream and it was quite emotional and it kind of impacted me as well. I just want to say, I don't know whether he's watching or any of his viewers is watching. I just want to say, Fosto, all the best to you. I'm sure that you have your own reasons as to why you want to stop streaming. But I wish nothing but the best of you, right? And I hope to see you around soon, man. And with that, I'm out, right? Take care, guys.